Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. Oh my goodness. What a day today has been. Welcome back to the Yellow Studio Live. I'm Blume Bauer. Learned the other day from my friend Beth's video that we should introduce ourselves and for people that don't know who we are. So I'm introducing myself tonight. um, I'm Blume Bauer. I'm the founder of the Yellow Studio. I teach artists how to diversify their income using print on demand and AI as an assistant. Tonight, I had a crazy day. I have driven 4 hours today and gone nowhere. Technically, I'm back here where I am, um, where I started. I had to take my Blumbulance, which is my ambulance turned camper van, to a body shop to get the window fixed. It had gotten smashed in a storm, and my husband fixed it. Well, he tried to fix it himself and put in a new window, but the window we got from the store in town ended up being the wrong window. It was just a big mess. He worked so hard on it for weeks, and we just finally called around again to places, and we finally got someone who would take it. So we took it in this morning, and believe it or not, it was already done this afternoon. So it's an hour to the city, and he lives just outside the city, just south of the city. It's an hour to the city, and then an hour home, and then we had to go back. We got a call at 1 o'clock this afternoon and drove back and then back. But I am so happy to have my girl back. Oh my gosh, I hugged her. I literally got on the hood and hugged her and said, "Hi, girl, I missed you." It has been sad not having her be her normal self. So I was very, very happy to get her back and get her healed. Hi, Jessica. So glad you're here. Hi, Jill. So glad you're here. Oh, thanks, Jill. She says, "I love your Bloomulance." She's a cutie. I love her too. She's getting up there in years, so I've been kind of looking around for something to replace her, but don't tell her. But she can go for quite a bit longer, and we'll see how long she makes it, right? I am so happy to use her as long as she's capable of staying on the road. She's a wonderful vehicle. Oh my goodness. Been one of the best vehicles I've ever had. And it's so funny, when my husband wanted to go buy an ambulance as his work van, I said, "Heck no, I'm coming with you and stopping you." And we got down to the place that was selling it, and we looked at it, and I was in love immediately, and I wanted it for myself. Well, turns out they had two. So we bought the one that day, and we said, "We'll be back tomorrow." And we did. We drove all the way back down to the valley. This is when we lived in Southern California. We drove back down to the valley about an hour and a half from our home and bought the second one and came home. And so he had one for his work van, and I had one for the camper van that I wanted and regular driving. So anyway, love our two vans. Love them. They're just fantastic. And so irreplaceable. It's been very hard looking around. Like, there isn't this type of van doesn't really exist out there very readily, because it has a high top, so I can stand inside and like change clothes when we're camping and stuff. And it has an extended length as well, so we have a full queen size bed in there, and that wouldn't fit in a normal length van unless it was like right up against the back seats or the front seats. So it's pretty cool. I love her. Um, yes, yay! Vesica said, "I'm so happy you were able to save the Blumulance." Yes, yes, with love and prayers for sure. I just love her. Hi, Beth. Hi. Sorry I missed your live today. I was just mentioning you. I said, "Hello, I'm Blume Bauer," because I learned from your YouTube live yesterday. I was just telling the ladies I've had a long, crazy day driving all around, so I missed your live. I'll have to go watch it after we're done. So tonight, because I had such a long day, and I was like, "What are we going to do tonight?" I am kind of spent, but I thought, oh, I have this list of MidJourney image prompts, and I think it would be kind of fun to test them out because all of us on this, not all of us in the realm of everybody watching, but the ladies, Vesica and Jill and Beth, were pretty experienced at AI prompting and all of that kind of stuff. But I thought it'd be fun to use this list of prompts that someone gave in the AI entrepreneurs group. I wish that I had written down their names so I could credit them, but I'll see if I can go back and find them and I'll put them in the description. So that's what we're going to do. Just have some fun and see what happens. Let me share my MidJourney. Oh, that's Claude. There we go. You're going to see my don't look a gift horse in the mouth work I was working on for yesterday's Yellow Muse challenge. If you don't know about the Yellow Muse challenge, it's a challenge. It's AI art, but you are more than welcome to submit any kind of art in the comments. Watercolor, paintings, drawings. Truly, I would love it if it expanded to all kinds of art, but it is hard to make that kind of art daily. AI art is more quick for that sort of thing. But I do a challenge every single day, and there's a theme, and then people create images for the theme and then put them in the comments, and we all give each other some love on each other's images and enjoy everyone's creativity. It's so fun seeing how everyone takes the challenge so differently. Oh, Jill says you could always get another car and tow her when you go camping, like she's an RV. We have done that. We actually take our little Jeep Wrangler. We have one of those teeny little tiny two-door Jeep Wranglers, and we have taken her with the Bloomulance before as well. Super fun. Okay, so let's dive in. Maybe, I think these prompts are kind of short, so I might be able to put them in the chat here so you guys can play along if you want to. Here's the first one. Oh, I almost got it. Okay, so I'm going to say object character. Oh, it almost goes in there. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll do it and it'll just be two entries. Okay, here's one. Oh no, it still says no. There we go. And here's the second one. Jeep's not that tiny. Oh gosh, she is so teeny. Even when me and my husband sit in there, we're like arm to arm, shoulder to shoulder practically. She's a teeny little girl, especially compared to my big old van. So the prompt, oh, you have one. Yeah, I feel like they're so teeny. But then again, like I said, I have a ginormous van that I'm used to driving in every day. And it's so big and spacious and comfy. And so when I get in the Jeep, I'm like, oh, we're in the tiny little Jeep. Both are very old, but we love them very much. And we're not the kind of people that buy something new just because we want something new. We've never been very materialistic, so we like to just keep a vehicle, and I fall in love with my vehicles. Dennis does too a little bit, but not quite as much as me. But we don't replace them until they just need to be, until we just need something new, and because they're just on their last legs sort of thing. So these prompts all started with an old cassette player and then had the prompt. And I want to use something different because I want it to be more fun for me. And I was thinking it would be fun to have a whale for mine, but you're welcome to use whatever object or character you would like if you're going to play along. So I'm going to copy or paste the prompt in. Oh, I need to copy it again because I copied it for you guys as two parts. So I'm going to say a whale. Oh, it says humming with static in the middle of a forgotten forest. Oh, I kind of love that it would be a whale in a forest, so I'm down to try that. Stylized. This is supposed to be a Pixar style. Stylized CGI rendering, big-eyed expression design, cinematic lighting, Pixar-inspired aesthetic, warm pastels, photorealistic foliage, and slight blur, cozy magic realism. And I'm going to make this 16:9 because whales are long, and so I want it to have plenty of room across to be a whale. And then I'm going to put my personalization on it because I always do that, so I get something that pleases my eyes. And we're going to hit go. Oh, and I bet you I forgot to change back to fast. Oh, we are in fast. Woo, woo. Jill says she would never call her girl tiny her Jeep. Do you have a four-door one though? I feel like those ones are so much more spacious, and the more modern ones are too. Ours is a 97 TJ. So she's a little tiny girl. And she loves to, I call her a pole dancer because she can turn literally on a pole. Like she can turn like this. There's no, you know how when you turn a car, you need space to turn the car around? She literally turns just around a pole. This is so cute. I do feel like it's a cute little Pixar character in the forest. It's a forest whale. Oh, they're adorable. I love them. So, something I love to do, if I really like something, I'll use it again and then add some stylization. So, let's do stylize. You're just going to do dash dash stylize, or you can go into the settings and change it. But I like to just type it. It's faster for me. Just how my workflow, and I don't have to remember to set it back to not stylized later if I type it in. So I like to do 250 and 500 and just see what we get, what kind of magic we get out of that. It starts ignoring the prompt a little more and stylizing it, making it more fantastic fantasy. Sometimes it's worse, sometimes it's better, sometimes it's blah. But I do like to try it and just see what happens. Yes, love pole dancer Jeeps. Okay. Oh, I think it did a really nice job. I'm loving these pink trees, which probably came from my personalization. I've done lots of pink forests. Oh, so cute. Okay, this is at 250. Those are all at 250. And then these are at 500. I love that the forest is growing out of the whale at 500. That is so cute. Oh gosh, I love that one. I love its like bubbly texture on the top. Oh, and the cloth one. That makes me want to sew a whale. So cute. Except for it's on a stick, on a stake. Whale on a stake. Okay, so cute. Okay, so that was the Pixar one. Let's see. The next one is a fine line drawing. Why is it always humming with static? Okay. I wonder if I take out the humming with static, if I can give you the full prompt. Object. Nope, still doesn't go full. Okay. I'll just do it half and half then. Here's half. You know, whoever set up YouTube's commenting character allowance did not work in AI and want to share prompts on live videos. Get with the times, YouTube. The steak looked uncomfortable. It does. Poor little thing. It's kind of like, I'm stuck on this steak. What am I supposed to do? Okay. We'll just use the humming with static. No, I don't know. I'm just going to say without the static. It's weird since it's not an old cassette player. Okay, a whale. In the middle of a forest, intricate line drawing, pen and ink, cross hatching, antique parchment background, monochrome sketch, aesthetic, observational etching, architectural detail emphasis, stippling shadows, scientific illustration vibe. Very interesting. I'm so curious if we get a pencil like black and white or if we get color. I'm curious to see what we'll get out of this one. But it does say a line drawing, so I'm guessing it will be a line drawing. Oh, I think I love them already and they're not even done. Is anyone playing along? Oh, how pretty. Oh, that's very sweet. Those are very sweet. Very nice. I'm going to try my stylization on them and see what happens. Although I feel like it's going to wreck the drawing, but let's see. Oh, yay, Vesca's playing along. Yay. Yay, Beth, just watching. I'm so glad you love it. These are turning out beautiful. I honestly, I've been prompting so long. I thought that these little simple prompts, I didn't know what they would do. I thought, oh, we'll just see how funny they are or silly, but they're actually turning out really beautiful. So I need to hunt down who shared these on the AI for Entrepreneurs group on Facebook and give them a shout out on here because these are really turning out nice. Gorgeous. I love this one because of the contrast. It's so pretty. Oh, it has a little butterfly. And I love the mushrooms too. Really nice. And barnacles on the so cute. Aw, and the birds. Oh, there's a couple of other fish swimming in the forest. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, yeah, these are at the 500 level. The trees start to grow out of the whale at the 500 level. Oh, that's a sweet one. Very cute. That one looks almost upside down. I think his mouth is in the wrong place. Oh, cute, cute, cute. I love these. They are so beautiful. I would totally use these as prints or on products. They're very cute. The next one I'm really excited about because it says Rainbow Bright Fantasy. And, if you know me, I love a Rainbow Bright fantasy. So let's put the prompt in the chat in 2 pieces. Sorry about the 2 pieces. And then I'll go get it whole for me. Oops. And if you want to do their prompt, they did an old cassette player humming with static. But I think it's fun to do what excites you that day. And I love whales. I like to draw whales a lot. Okay, a whale in the middle of the forgotten forest. Rainbow bright style, glowing rainbow sparkles, retro 80s fantasy aesthetic, magical pastel palette, starburst lighting, animated toy box atmosphere, floating color trails, cosmic cheerfulness. Oh, this sounds like everything I love. Let's find out. Let's find out. Rainbow Bright, Rainbow Bright. Did you guys love Rainbow Bright when you were a kid? I loved her. Oh, and Punky Brewster. Like she was very rainbowy. I loved her too. Loved, loved, loved Punky Brewster. Rainbow Bright. All the rainbows, all the brightness, all the fun. It's looking cute. Adorable. Now, I think my personalization threw off the rainbowiness of it. I love when I do rainbow for my own images. Often I'll do like off colors, like how it has a mustard yellow instead of a bright yellow, that kind of thing, this teal blue. But it's so cute. It's very sweet. These aren't my favorite of the bunches yet. I'm not loving these crazy sparkles that are drifting off so big. But this one reminds me kind of Lisa Frank, the color palette and the sparkles. I like this one. That one is really beautiful. And that one's okay. Kind of, I like this haze of rainbow here, and I love the quality of the trees, but now I want to try this one again without my personal what we get, because I'm curious what the color palette will be like, because I love a good rainbow bright moment. And we didn't get, it's rainbow, but it's more muted rainbows with my personalization. Did you guys like the muted rainbow? Are you excited for the more colorful rainbow? Oh, thanks, Beth. My artistic critiques. Yeah, I mean, often don't, with AI, you don't always get what you have. Like a traditional artist, it interrupts my creativity sometimes because I see something in my head, and when I'm drawing, I can do the thing I see in my head. But when I'm using AI, I can't. I have to keep asking it to know, be better, to be better, to be more like what I was wanting. And sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it gives me magical things that I might not have thought of either, might not have pictured. I was thinking of the theme and thinking of the different elements that I wanted, but they don't always come together exactly how I was picturing in my head. Beth said she liked the muted rainbows, actually. Yeah, they are cute. And I really think this third one is phenomenal. Yeah. And I would say these rainbows are not as rainbowy as I thought they were going to be either. They're more Lisa Frank, where it's mostly purple and pink. So I'm not loving these really much at all. They're okay. They're cute. I would say, oh, that's cute. But I don't feel that they're very much my style. I definitely liked this one the most of those. I'm going to go back to my personalization and just see what happens if I stylize. I sometimes go to 1,000 stylization, up to 1,000, if I want it to just really go crazy and create something just wild, weird. In fact, let's do that with this one, just because I'm not like that crazy about all of them yet, and just see what it does, because it usually goes like off the rails, and that can be kind of fun too, to take it off the rails. Okay, so these are 250. Very cute. I love that with my personalization, with stylization, when I bump it up to 250 and 500, I often start to get sort of 3D fabric looking characters and scenes, and I really love that aesthetic. So it definitely, MidJourney definitely gets me after all these years. Oh, that's cute. I love that this little rainbow, like crocheted rainbow down here in the corner, or down here at the bottom. That is fantastic. In fact, this whole thing looks a little bit crochet. I'm a crocheter too. I love crochet. And I love that it gave it a night sky. That's very sweet. Oh, and this pretty rainbow is beautiful. I love these clouds. They're so funky and weird. I love them. And the whale's mouth. Oh, hi. It's a rainbowy day again. So cute. And then this is the other 250. I am loving that these added a rainbow. That makes me really delighted. Oh, that's very cool. These are like between a mushroom and a tree, and then a really giant mushroom over here. The little whale's missing an eye. I'd probably edit that in Photoshop or in banana. Cute. Cute. Oh, I like this one too. This is the 500. And one more 500. This whale got kind of funky. I don't like how he's smushy here, almost like he's clay. Oh yeah, and right here too. It looks like he was made of clay and then someone accidentally smushed his tail and smushed him on his face right here. But I love the scene overall. It's really pretty. Maybe with some editing it would be nice. And then we're going to go into 1000. These are still really cute. I think that they look fun. The rainbow has become like a claymation rainbow, which is fun. And I can't tell if that's a sun or a moon. Either one, it's very cute. I think it's kind of a moon, right? Oh, I love this little transparent rainbow too. It's funny how the claymation rainbow was so cute, but also this like transparent, almost watercolory rainbow is very pretty too. Oh, and that whale is sparkly glitter. I love the glitter. Oh, so cute, so cute. That one's nice too. I like these. I would again this one I would edit an eye onto it, but I really like those a lot. Jill says, "Yay, need Holly to help with the appropriate rainbow bright." Yes, she should have time now that Vecna is gone. If he is, yes. The pink one did look kind of upside down again. Yeah, I agree. And he's the Eeyore of Wales. Oh, yeah, he is. That little, where was that? This guy. He's the Eeyore. Hi, it's a rainbow day again. That's how I used to feel living in the desert. I was like, yeah, it's a sunny day again. But now I cherish the sun living here. When it's out, I'm like, yay, it's sunny. Okay, here's the next one. We're going to do cubist style. I'll put it in the chat as 2 pieces again. And go get the 1 piece for me. Okay, a whale in the middle of a forgotten forest, abstract cubist style, fragmented geometry, multiple perspectives, Picasso blue period influence, muted tones of navy blush, ochre, and ox blood, layered paper, collage texture, surrealist storytelling. I'm not quite sure what this is going to look like. I'm kind of excited. It was several different art techniques combined together to create cubist style, which I think is interesting because the layered paper collage, I'm not sure really is a cubist thing. Maybe it is. I'll have to look back at some historical art and see if there was layered paper in cubism. But the multiple perspectives and the geometry and things like that. Oh, these are cute. These are not what I didn't know what to expect. They feel very collage. I feel like the collage definitely took over. I'm not sure if it needs that in the prompt to be cubist. I wouldn't call these cubism. I don't know, would you? For me, I would call it collage, mixed media, and much more contemporary cubism. I'm going to try it without the collage and just see what happens there. Because I think that really influenced it away from cubism for me. Yeah, they are really cool. They're very cute. And I'm so enamored with collage artists lately. And I did collage a lot in college. And I would love to start working on some collages again. In fact, I bought at the Dollar Tree of all places, they had these little 8x10, I think. Maybe they're a little bit bigger. Anyway, little tiny canvas boards And I thought, oh, those would be so fun to make some collages on. So I'm going to do that soon. Probably when the days get a little longer again. Okay, let's see what we got. Much more, much more on the cubism side. Yeah, for sure. I think taking the collage out definitely helped with that. Cubism isn't my favorite era of art or my favorite style of art, but I can appreciate it. It's okay. It can be great. It can be great. These, I'm okay with them. Makes me move on to the next one because it's graphic noir, and that just sounds that I love graphic novels, and I've actually been backing up files into my SmugMug account because that's what I use for my cloud storage, and I came across a graphic novel that I had the privilege of doing all the speech bubbles, laying out all the speech bubbles throughout the whole graphic novel. So this other guy wrote the story, and then another guy um, drew out the scenes, and then another guy inked it, and then I got to add in the speech bubbles with the text that they wanted. And it was so fun, and I felt like it was such a privilege to get to work on someone else's art like that and contribute to it. It was really, really a fun process. I'll have to share those someday. They're really cool. They turned out very neat. Okay. Oh, let me get the whole prompt again. I got talking about things and things. Okay. A whale in the middle of a forest, gritty graphic novel style, stark black and white ink, noir shadows, cinematic overhead lighting, moody forest silhouettes, Frank Miller influence, suspenseful mystery tone. We'll keep them 16:9 like we started. Nifty. Yes, it was so nifty. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. And I was so impressed with my choice. Sounds so braggy. I'm not trying to be braggy, but I was so impressed with my younger self's choice of speech bubble because they actually are quite pretty and um like a more upscaled speech bubble. And I was like, gosh, I can't believe I did this when I was so much younger. I was I was very pleased to see them again and pleased to see the results of my work. Oh, these are so neat. They instantly feel like they tell a story like a graphic novel, don't they? This whale is in the forest. What is happening? Why is he in the forest? The oceans are gone, and now he swims through the forest. They learn how to fly because there's no more water. Oh, that's a sad graphic novel. It's become sad. It's become heartbreaking. Okay, again, and I kind of want it to be. Um, this time I want it to be instead of mystery. I'm gonna say action adventure tone and just see what we get. Oh yeah, they float. I like that. Okay, that sounds a little bit less sad. They become floating whales since they've lost the water. Oh, these have been so much more fun than I thought they were going to be. Jessica, how are yours turning out? Are you enjoying them? Oh, I love that with the action adventure. That's what I was looking for is that like more clean, crisp lines. And I love more contrast. That's really beautiful. Oh, so sweet. These look more like they're in the forest underwater, like, and the sunlight is shining down through the water. Really pretty. Those are so pretty. So pretty. So pretty. Oh, good. Vesica's getting some interesting results. Vesica, what are you using for your object or character? I'm so curious. Okay, so now we're going to do color book halftone. So, oh, comic book halftone. Sorry. Um, let's see. Oh yeah, our graphic novels in black and white all the time. No, they're like Jill said, they're often in color as well. In fact, um, that particular graphic novel prompt was for a film noir graphic novels, which would be black and white. But yes, many color comic books are in color now, and that's what we're going to do now. Is one in color with the halftone uh, technique. Oh, that's only part of the prompt. Hang on. Hang on. Pasting it in two parts. Okay. A whale in the middle of a forgotten forest. Classic comic book style. Inking, Ben Day dots, vintage 1960s Marvel look, punchy primary colors, exaggerated motion lines, retro action panel framing. The comic book that I had the chance to work on was black and white. It was like a film noir style. It was really fun. Beth said, and I missed the beginning of your live. Where are these prompts pulling from? Oh, from there was someone in the AI for Entrepreneurs group on Facebook that shared these prompts. And unfortunately, I didn't write their name down. I saved them a really long time ago. And let's see if it's on the copy paste of the prompts. Oh, it is. Shannon Castillo. I'll put her name in the chat. Oh, that prompt is up above, Vesica. In the middle of Forgotten Forest with the Ben Day dots and then the next line down. And then there's Shannon's name. She's the one that shared that in. If you're not in AI for Entrepreneurs in Facebook, go join. It's such a great group. They give people share so many cool, fun ideas and just for fun. Everybody just wants to share and help each other. And I really love that. And I go share stuff there too. I really love the group. It's a lot of fun. In fact, it will be addictive. Let me give you that warning. You'll want to pop in every day and see what's new. Oh, these are really great. Now we get the color, the halftone. Very nice. This whale, I'm not digging. It's kind of like turning into a dolphin / shark / whale. But it's very sweet. And I love the coloring. And of course, we all know I love the yellow. And now this is making me think I should do a halftone image of me for my website with these colors. That would be so cute with the yellow and pink and corally orange. This is like totally my website. Oh, I love this one with the black and white whale with on top of the color. That makes me really happy. And I love how they put the ocean in down here at the bottom. And oh, it's just fantastic. That's a really nice one. I love that contrast. Oh, this whale. It's got a funny one. This whale. Okay, it's missing this whole section, right? But doesn't it look like, I know looks mainstream down here, but it also looks like it could be the pieces of the whale that fell down on the ground. Silly. Okay. Jill's has definitely got the assignment on these. Lots of Liechtenstein feel. Yeah. I know, poor guy. I'm so excited. Vesica, if you don't mind sharing what type of thing you used to do. Stylized 250 and 500 just to see because it went so crazy with the other ones. Let's see here. Noir. book. Oh, we have one more. Cool. Oh, these little pieces look like they're laying on the ground. Oh gosh, that gave me tears from laughing. Okay. Oh, I actually think I love these even more. The stylized. This is 250. Oh, I love that pink background with the fine lines. I drew this whale on my iPad with my Apple Pencil. And I sat and drew out fine lines like that in the ocean, but they're not this fine. I just carefully went through and drew these beautiful lines into the water, and it's kind of this style of these lines back here. So pretty. It has a little deer down here, and the colors, this teal and pink, and then the buttery yellow. Oh, that one's cute too. Oh, that one's great. I'm really loving the ones that took black and white and paired it with the color. That's fun. 100. And we lost all those lines and lots of detail. These aren't as exciting to me, but still plenty usable and very cute. I wonder what this is supposed to say. Or is it supposed to say whale? And I like how these little trees down here look like they have almost like letters on them. And the pieces look like leopard spots. Fun. Oh, and this one has a butterfly. Very sweet. Very sweet. Little pink mushroom. It's kind of placed interestingly. Wow, beautiful. Yay, Beth, I'm so glad you like them. I've been feeling so stuck in my artistic style, so this is really helpful. Thanks, Blume. I will play today. Oh, good. I'm so glad, Beth. Yeah, it's really fun to play with other prompts, even though we have ideas and we have more ideas than we could ever create and all the things. It's fun to get outside of our own heads sometimes and just make something different. Here's the next prompt. Yeah, that mushroom. Very interestingly placed. We'll say that. Okay, a whale in the middle of a forgotten forest. Everything made from crocheted yarn and felt. This is going to be our crochet world. I'm excited. Amigurumi. I can never say that word right, I don't think. Amigurumi. Texture, stitches, and loops. Handmade diorama look. Earth tone pastels. Button details. Cozy and tactile atmosphere. Yarn forest environment. Not sure about this diorama look in there, but we're going to leave it be because it's their thing. We're going to see if we like it, and we'll take it out if we don't. I think the diorama is going to make it, in a box, which might be fine. We will see. Are you guys able to upload images? I wonder if Vesica could upload. Oh no. Start Q&A, start a poll. Darn, that would be so fun if you guys could upload images and then Vesica could share one of hers that she liked. Oh, look at these little adorable crochet. Okay, the diorama didn't kill it. Very cute. Very cute. I love the little spout, coming out. And how the plants are just balls of yarn. It's so cute. Oh, this is something I love about AI too, is that even though this was created in AI, I could see someone being a crocheter being inspired. I'm inspired as a crocheter, being inspired by this image and recreating this little whale and these little cute trees in IRL crochet. It would be so fun. And it's really fun for inspiration. In fact, my friend is a glass fusion artist, and she asked me to make her some glass fusion glass fused glass hummingbirds with AI so she could get some ideas. And I made them for her. And she was over the moon. She said, I never thought to put the beak like this or to do this with the color. She was really excited about having those images for reference to come up with some new ideas for her real life physical pieces that she made. So it was so fun to see it go from image to text, something that you could hold and touch. These are really cute, and I definitely have to do the stylize on them. Prompt. Yes. Oh, did I just do the same thing over? I did. That's right. We're going to get a few more. Okay. And 500. And for this one, we'll try 1,000. We'll let it get crazy for our last one. Yes, it is such a cool way. Or like if you made jewelry, you could envision some cool, you could say, oh, I want to make some octopus jewelry. And then you could put that in AI and then say, tell MidJourney, a woman wearing octopus jewelry, and just see what it makes. And it could inspire something that you might not have ever thought of, the way you put the octopus or the colors it uses or that kind of thing. I just think it's so fun that it can be inspiring for traditional crafts as well. Oh, we got another one on a stick. And missing an eye. Well, almost a little eye right there. It's like an indentation for an eye. But I like that these two trees have little hanging buttons. That's kind of fun. And then the spout got a little more tree-like. I'm liking these mushrooms here that look kind of like fingers coming out of the ground. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Oh, look at the baby mushroom inside the mushroom. See, now I want to make that. I want to crochet that mushroom and then make a little baby mushroom coming out of it. And then these are 500. Very cute. I really love minimalist art, like where it streamlines the lines and colors. And so it's like very streamlined and comes together. But this one's on a stick again, which is so funny. I think I would edit out the stick. Oh, this one is my favorite of the crochet so far. Oh, it gave me a pink tree. It gave me all these fantastic mushrooms, this cute little spiky coral colored plant. I love how these trees are built. These two look knitted. I don't know how to knit. It's something I'm going to do one day when I retire. That's my goal. I'm going to retire and learn to knit, because I've always known crochet, but not knitting. And knitting is so cool for clothing and socks and things like that. I just think it would be so fun to learn to knit. You can crochet clothing, but it doesn't stretch the way knit does, like how this is like stretches and can fit the body nicely. Crochet is more, if it's baggy, it's going to be just stay shaped like that, basically. And if it's tight, it's going to be like all the way tight and have no forgiveness. So there's not as much of like a stretch and flexibility with a crochet garment. Oh, that's cute. I love this mushroom. That's a really good one too. That one looks knit also. This is like a knitted mushroom. Oh, so cute. So cute. Oh, his little spout. Oh, each one's better than the last. So cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have to go back. We had crochet, crochet, color comic, film noir comics. We had and collage, and we had Rainbow Bright, and we had the fine line drawings. Those were pretty. Fine line drawing. And these were the Pixar, our little Pixar characters. So which was your favorite? Pixar, fine line drawing, Rainbow Bright, Cubism, film noir comics, color comics with the halftone. Halftone is when they put the dots, they use a solid color background and then you put the dots on it to give it like a two-tone effect. And you can go contrasting color or similar color depending on how much you want to muddy the original background color and how much you want to shade it. And you can tighten up the dots and have more in a space to give it like shading, and then loosen them up to make it more light in that area. Darker, bunched up, shaded, shading. And then crochet was our last one. What was your favorite? Okay. Line drawing from her. Yes, I really do love those. Those were really beautiful. Film noir and color comics. I love the. And guess who we could make a comic book with? Who can guess who we could go make a comic book with? The fine lines were awesome too. Jill says. Vesica says for her the collage, cubism, and graphic novel turned out the best. Nice. Oh, yes, you could make it with Printful, but I mean, what AI app could a storybook for you? Jill's close. Google Gemini's storybook creator that we used last night, I think, right? The days are blending together. I think we did that last night. Yeah, the storybook creator. If you go to Google Gemini and you go to the storybook creator, there is in fact, I'll get the link. You might create a comic book that way. It says storybooks, but so here's the link about it. Yes, last night. Thank you. Oh, thanks for playing along with me. I had so much fun. It's been such a nice ending to my long day, and I'm just feeling all inspired again instead of dragged down and tired from all the driving we did today. 4 hours round trip, or an hour there, an hour back, an hour there, an hour back was just a lot for me when I only do that, once or twice a month, go into the city. So to do it twice in one day was a lot. I know lots of people commute, and I do not envy them. I do not miss that. I used to commute an hour each way, and it was not my favorite thing. That's for sure. I'm not much of a driver. I think people who love driving, it's such a different experience for them. But for me, I like driving on like a road trip. We're going to go somewhere fun. But like to have to go to work driving is so hard. I'm so glad you guys had fun. Thanks, Jill. Thanks, Vesica. Thanks, Beth. Oh, yeah. She's not a driver either. Seriously, it's not my thing. I always said if I was rich and famous, I would have a driver. That would be the thing I wanted. Most people want like a chef or a house cleaner or whatever. And those things are nice too, but driver is on the top of my list. A driver. It is a long drive, and I hated commuting too. Yes, a walkable community is so fun for sure, but then you don't get to live in the middle of a forest with no one around. So there's there's trade-offs. I tell you where I don't want to live again is in a suburb. We lived in a suburb, and you don't get either one of those. You don't get the walkable community, and you don't get the out in nature, out surrounded by nature feel either. You get tons of people packed into an area and you have to drive everywhere because everything is a mile apart, 10, 5, 15 miles apart. So, yes. Yeah, walking is fun. We were walking in town today. I had to use the restroom and I walked over to the library and I was like, "Oh, I miss walking downtown. It is fun when I get to the city and get to walk around." Anyway, thank you guys for spending the evening with me. And thank you all who watch this later. I hope you play along and try it out. I'll put the prompts in the comments below if I can of this video, if they're not too long. Or maybe I'll just do them one at a time in the comments below. And you can try them too. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great night. Mwah! Love y'all.